I'm here for Northstar Moving and Storage. We're a local moving company here in Los Angeles. Can everyone hear me? Yeah. All right, awesome. Usually people tell me that I'm loud and obnoxious. Sometimes it comes in handy. So, first of all, I'm really happy to be here because this right here, franchisees, potential franchisees and franchisors speaking to each other instead of having a broker in the middle of all of this makes perfect sense to me. So I appreciate being invited. Thank you, and I appreciate being here. And like Greg said, I have an agenda. My agenda is to find people who are like-minded and are a good fit to run a moving company. It's not for everyone. I'll get into this in a little bit, but I'll start with my story, okay? I started as a mover in New York City in 1986, so that's next year I can say 40 years ago. As soon as I got into this business, I did a few things before. As soon as I got into this business, I just fell in love with it. It's like I said, it's not for everyone to be a mover. It's not for everyone to be an owner of a moving company, but the people who like it really, really like it and are really passionate about it, and it's really fun, So I fell in love with the business, and I fell in love with my wife, and after being a mover for 5 years and running other people moving company for 3 years, after that, my wife and I started Northstar Moving. We started it here in Los Angeles in 1994, so that's 31 years ago. Being in LA being a mover in LA is really cool because you get to meet really, really, really cool people. Some of the people that we moved, that Northstar Moving moved over the years, are Angelina Jolie and Britney Spears, Joe Rogan a couple of years ago when he moved out to Austin, Texas, things like that. That's, those are some of our clients. They're people that are like when we moved Angelina Jolie or Britney Spears or whatever, I didn't really go out to the job site. That's not the interesting part for me. It's interesting to other people, which is awesome. The thing that's interesting to me is when we move someone that's interesting to me, like a CEO of a company or someone who is really good at marketing or someone who is really good at the kind of sports that I like, whatever. Those are the times that I go out and I get involved with the move and moving to clients, and I'm sure that all of us can relate to it. It's really personal. Like, moving is a stressful experience, and not everyone, most people don't like it. And being someone that can come in and provide the value of making it into a stress-free experience as much as it can be, right? It's really powerful. It's really, really powerful. I've been doing business, moving for almost 4 decades. I love it as a job. I love being a mover. I love running a moving company. When I move myself, I hate it. It's not fun. So that's the opportunity to really come in and provide the value and connect and really have a client for life. And that's what we go for. So currently, we have just a few locations. We have Los Angeles, we have Northern California, San Francisco. Okay. Austin, Texas, and Phoenix, Arizona. Now I'm going to speak fast. Anyone who wants to come and speak with me about becoming a franchise owner of a moving company, I'd love to have the conversation with you. Like I said, it's not for everyone, which doesn't mean that other things don't work. But being in a moving company, you have to work. Running a moving company, you have to work really, really hard the first couple of years in order to set it up. The beauty that I believe that we offer is that when I started as an owner of a moving company, I had to wear many, many different hats. I had to be the dispatcher and the salesman and the marketing guy and this and that. When you join Northstar Moving, we ask you to do a couple of things really, really well, which is run your teams and do the market in your own location by relationships with real estate agents and what have you. Everything else, we have the support for it. Getting shipments out of the state, getting shipments out of the country, and so on and so forth. I guess my time is up.
Thank you, Ram.
Thanks.
$1 million question is, how much money do you make and what are the margins?
So being a franchisor, I'll take this. Being a franchisor, like some of you may know, it's the financial information that you can disclose is very limited, and it goes into the document that's called FDD, Franchise Disclosure Document. So in our franchise disclosure document, we have a couple of figures, like in terms of how much does it cost to invest and get into it. It's anywhere between 100 and some to 200 and some, depending on how big you want to sell. In terms of the margins and how much money you can make and what have you. Again, being a franchisor, and I'm sure that the people here can understand and relate to it. I don't know how much you know about franchising. You're not really allowed to disclose financial information that's not in the FDD. One thing that I can tell you is I worked hard and I was focused and I made a lot of money and I love doing what I'm doing. Again, it's not for everyone, it's hard work, but you can make a lot of money and you can really do well just if that's a thing for you.
As a franchisee, what are some of the things that you as a franchisor provide?
Great, thank you very much for asking this question because it's an important one. So if you pick up a shipment in Los Angeles and it's going to New York, you don't have to worry about getting it all the way to New York. We have a long distance department, an interstate department that takes care of distributing anything that's being picked up here to anywhere in the country. We also provide the ability to move things out of the country. So you pick up a shipment in Beverly Hills, you need to get it to Germany, we got this, we'll take care of this. We have a call center, so when the phone calls come into the 800 number, we're there to take care of them. We have the marketing department that helps with everything that has to do with the layout of the trucks and the website and all of that. A couple of different other things. In the beginning, we do help people with accounting until they get on their feet. We help with a couple of different things like that. So if you as a franchisee can take care of running your teams, choosing the right guys, because a moving company is only as good as the people who are out in the field. I'm not important, the people at the office are not important, but leading the teams, choosing the right movers, running them with passion and love to clients and doing the right thing. If you do this and you are good at creating relationships in your local market, which is real estate agents, billing managers, what have you, those are the two main things. Everything else, we have a huge support system for.
First of all, I love your accent. Is it Texas? Boston? No.
I'm an Israeli.
How do you decide a franchise area or how large a franchise area will be?
So generally speaking, my personal belief is that the right size moving company is approximately 10 trucks. And I was the guy who ran like 25, 30 trucks and 200 movers and like that. And it worked because I put my heart and soul into it. And I really, I was really into it. I had a really, really good team. It happened after a while of being in business. But I believe that the right size is 10 trucks operation. So when a company in an area can go from 1 truck to 2 trucks to 4 trucks to 6 trucks to whatever, at a certain point, that's good enough. If you want to go beyond that, get another franchise unit. So, if our new franchisee in Irvine, for example, which we just awarded the franchise unit to, in 5 years from now gets to a point of he has 10 trucks and he wants to grow, my recommendation to him would be open another location in San Diego, use someone that you grew from within to manage it and run it, and open another 10 unit location out there. Does this answer the question?
Yeah, is there a geographical area? So 10 trucks will cover how much space?
About a few cities all around. It also depends on the size of the cities and the movement in them and what have you. You know, someone in LA, an area is probably going to have a smaller territory than someone in Fresno.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.